What's going on, YouTube? Isn't this a spectacular lens? The Canon EF-M 22 f2. Beautiful, beautiful prime lens. You can see my baby blues like never before. Let's get serious though. We're here to talk about cars. All right, so getting down to brass tacks, let's talk about what's going on. Yesterday, I went out to Weird Beard Auto Sales in Blanchard, Oklahoma, and I met the man behind the curtain, Mike. Mike owns Weird Beard, and let me tell you something. At some point, I'm going to take you out there to take a look around the lot. But before we do all that, before I even introduce you to Mike, I want to prepare you. All right, the lot is barren. All right, and there are some real advantages to that. You know, there are advantages to working with a dealer that is already set up and running. There's also advantages to starting with a blank slate. And I think the advantages for this is Mike and I can really put our own ideas, along with some that we're getting from Rick Dyer. We can really try things out, you know, find out what works for us, what doesn't work for us. Just experiment and have fun with it. So Mike has been basically working his ass off for the longest time to build up the money that he needed to actually put this lot together. And anyone will tell you it's no small feat to get a dealer's license, okay? There's a lot behind the scenes that most people don't even know about that you have to accomplish to get this license. So here's the best part about Mike's lot, and that is he has no overhead. The land that it's on is his land. The building is his. Everything is already his. So this is where things are very unique. Instead of being like a traditional dealership where you've got, you know, lot rent here in the city for a dealer, $2,200 a month or so. So he has about 1,000 or so, maybe bigger, square foot shop, big enough to put a lift in. He wants to put a lift in it. So he's got a giant shop, okay, a giant shop. He's got a lot of land. There's a little tiny car dealership on it. And in my opinion, it's perfect. Perfect for what he's doing and perfect for what I'm doing. Here's the other benefit to this whole collaboration between Mike and I. I don't know how to weld. You know, I'm not a body and paint guy. Well, guess what? Mike is. And so is his son. They have a shop, they have the tools, they have the equipment, they have the know-how. They can do all of this. So a lot of this comes back to what I'm doing here on YouTube, okay? I can only bring you guys so much, but with Mike and his kid and his dealer's license and his shop and his equipment, suddenly this opens up a whole new type of video content for you guys. You want to pick up a car that's actually got some real damage and actually put it back together, you know, and see the process of cutting a frame or welding a frame. We can do that now. The painting a car, taking a car after it's done, putting it back together, painting it. We can do that. Exhaust work, we can do that. There are so many new doors that have opened from this collaboration for myself, including cheaper Copart fees, cheaper IAA fees, the fact that the state's not going to try to eventually throw me in jail. You know, there's some real benefits on my end, and I can help Mike because I've successfully run a car dealership before, a buy here, pay here lot before. So I can help him with that. Once we have enough cars on the lot to really say we're open, you know, then we can do video content. I can handle social media advertising. I can create the Facebook, the Instagram pages. I can do targeted campaigns. We can really work very well together. And I'm telling you, I spent, I think I was at Mike's place past 1 o'clock in the morning, midnight, somewhere between midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. We just sat there talking because we got so many ideas. Now, I can't get into all the specifics, obviously, but one of the things we're wanting to do is something that Rick Dyer does, and that is try to keep your purchase price for your vehicles around $1,000. Now, you can deviate a little bit up, a little bit down, obviously is fine, but try to keep your purchase price for each car around $1,000. Put what you got to put into them to make them good, solid, reliable cars for your customers, and then you have your cash cars and you have your buy here, pay here cars. Since we won't be looking at outside lender financing, we can pretty much do whatever we want as far as buy here, pay here terms. And what we both talked about and what we both want to do is, and this can be tricky, but it's doable. We want to make money, but we really want to create satisfied customers. So what we plan to do is keep the purchase price around $1,000 per car. We're going to sell these cars cheap. These cars are going to be like $29.99, $29.95, something like that. Now, I know that sounds like a huge profit, but do please take into consideration that you buy a car for $1,000, there's going to be work you got to do to it, period. So there's going to be more money going into these. But what we want to do, especially for the buy here, pay here side of this lot, is we want to keep the purchase price transparent. There will be no dealer fees. None of that doc fee, you know, $179.99 for a doc fee BS, or there will be no interest, nothing. The price of the car is the price of the car. So if you as a customer come to this lot, and I think this is what gives us the advantage. Granted, we're going to be a much smaller lot and we are in a little bit more of a remote area, but he has had great success already selling cars out of there. They've all been cash cars, but we will be able to help the people that can't get any type of credit at all. And I know it's risky, I do, and that's something we're prepared for, and that's something we could talk about in future videos, but for now I'm trying to keep it as simple and short as possible. We can finance these people. We can say, you're gonna have this car paid off in 5 months. You know, in 5 to 6 months, you will own this car outright. How about that? No 2 years of payments and you feel like you're just never gonna see the end. You know, the light is at the end of the tunnel the day you sign the contract. You can already see in 5 months you're gonna be paid off. 6 months you're gonna be paid off. And we're gonna do a voluntary repossession agreement, which is something I did at the lot I ran. But we're gonna do it Rick's way, Rick Dyer. I wish I had thought about this. You know, I wish I could claim that this was my idea, but it's not. But you do a voluntary repossession agreement where if your customer can't pay for their car, instead of you, the dealer, having to go hunt for it and find it, it can be a real headache. The customer brings the car back to us. And when they bring the car back, we pay them. You know, whatever, $100, $200, something like that. We pay the customer since they're having a financial crisis anyway. Bring the car back. We don't have to fight and struggle or hire a guy to come hook up the car. And if you bring it back voluntarily, not only do we pay you, so you have some money in your pocket, you're not left completely strapped, but we will finance you another car in the future. You know, when you get your finances in order, we will finance you again. Come on back and we will work with you to get you into another car. Mike is a good guy. He's a genuine guy. He's been a hard worker. I mean, pretty much all of his life. He's not afraid of getting dirty. He's not afraid of sweating. He's not afraid of working. And he's already put in a shit ton of legwork to get this dealership going. And I want to help him really make it a success. And I think between the two of us, we're going to be more than capable of doing that, while at the same time doing what I love doing for you guys, which is bringing you the content. You're going to see stuff in the future I could have never brought you. Cutting, chopping, welding, painting, whatever. Get ready, guys. I'm not saying this is coming next month or in the next 2 months. We're going to really work on getting some vehicles moving through the dealership. But once we get a little bit of a cushion, once finances are a little bit, you know, better for both of us, I think we're going to bring you some pretty exciting content. So it's a win-win, man. It is a win-win. And I just wanted to share all of this with you guys because I'm super excited. I've got the paperwork sitting on my desk. I'm about to go down to Mike's right now. He's going to sign off on my Oklahoma State salesman's license. Tomorrow being Monday, I will be going to the tax commission to get that salesman's license. I'll be going to the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation so that I can get my background check. And hopefully, by the time tomorrow is over, I will be approved for my salesman's license and make this a whole lot more official. And then from there, man, I would say the sky's the limit, but the sky ain't nothing. I think we're going to do really well. And if not, hey, we're going to go down trying. And that's what this is all about. You guys are going to get to experience the birth of a car lot. A car lot starting with 0 cars. And we're going to build it up, and we're going to do this together. And I am super excited to have you guys along with me for this journey. Big shout out and thank you to Mike from Weird Beard Auto Sales. I will definitely get an interview for you guys. We'll do a little walk around so you can see what we're working with. at some point. I don't know exactly when. There's a lot going on. He's got a lot he's got to do, and I've got a lot to do on my end too. But this is great news, man. Great news. We're doing this. We're going legit. And hopefully we're going to make some money as well as making some awesome video content for you guys. Not to worry. My brother Tim will still be helping as well. He's going to be helping just like he always has been. So that's going to be it for the video, guys. If you love this content, give the video a big thumbs up. If you think content sucks, give the video a big thumbs down. Don't forget, if you're not currently subscribed to the channel, please click that subscribe button. And remember, click the bell icon so that you can get notified as soon as a new video goes live. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can see those links at the end of the video on the outro screen, or you can just click them. They're down in the description box below. Please take a moment to just follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I would appreciate it. And if you want any cool merch, I've got it for sale. You'll see that at the end of the video on the outro screen as well, all the way to the right. That was a mouthful. So I think that's going to be it, guys. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for following along with me. Let's do this. I'll catch you guys soon in the next one.